Hi, I'm William, and this is Foil Driven. This is going to be a sort of an abbreviated episode today. All I want to talk about is one thing. I want to do sort of a quick review of the Manta TakeOff free blade metal prop. Bow. And this thing, it was the missing ingredient needed to make the TakeOff products competitive. And by that, I know a lot of you saw me riding a TakeOff Flow, and I was riding it with the rotor of a full drive so that I could use a full drive 3-blade metal prop. TakeOff didn't have any metal props before this. They went straight to 3-blade and metal to take care of the solution. And the solution, before I lose any of you, I want to tell you this thing is fantastic. And by fantastic, I don't mean it's just well built. It doesn't have these, the bolts that are going to bend on you. These blades feel like they were, I don't know. I assume there's an engineer working at Manta that figured out the proper pitch for the motor application that we're using, because these things are so smooth and powerful and efficient. It is the exact opposite, and I hate to do this because I ride for Manta now. But those plastic props were not great. They were not competitive. Let's put it this way: you could ride with them, but this is a competitive product. And by competitive, I think this, at this point, there's only a few competitors as of right now in the market, but this one right now is the best 3-blade prop I've ridden by far. And I don't say that lightly. If you all look at my previous reviews, I'm pretty even-handed about how I go about this. I've told you I didn't like the old Manta props. I'm telling you now, this might be something you throw on another brand's motor to get a little bit more efficiency. I haven't tried it yet. I don't even intend to, because this thing is just it's helping me power out of so many things that I probably shouldn't have. It does it smoothly. The transitions are just easy and smooth. It's a great product, and I can't say a whole lot about these, but I think if you look, when I started using this, one of the videos, the shorts, start off with one of the first shorts that I did with this 3-blade. I think it was like Metal AF is what it was titled, and you can see from that point on, you can see me riding out of a lot more things that I wasn't before that. And meaning, once I got this, I started jumping in different directions that I wasn't pulling off. And the biggest one was going over the top of an outgoing, like when I was going out to catch more waves. When I jumped the waves going out, I had to contend with the oncoming waves and the chop that it produces, and not bearing your nose because you got a wave coming at you, and so you got to get that nose up. It's a little bit more difficult to land in those conditions. And if you bury the nose, it's almost over. But this thing was digging me out, and I noticed on all my jumps, I could dig out just a little bit, worse of a landing. And by doing so, it immediately gave me more experience, because when you're landing and riding off, you're not wasting time falling, getting back up. You can do another one over and over and over again, and progressively the jumps got better. But it doesn't necessarily need to be for jumps. You can see where I've powered over and through there's a couple of videos where I got hit by closeouts where we're probably thigh high, and I was able to kind of dodge them with speed and then kind of go over them in kind of heavy, deep foam and still, push through. And you can, I don't think I put music on those, so you can hear my surprise and laugh when I actually made it through. So I think there's more than just hype. I think if you look at my recent videos, I think you'll see me using this thing to some new capability. And anytime I can supplement my skill with a piece of equipment, it is welcomed, because I can use all the help I can get. And this 3-blade added to a 12S 4-piece system, we're starting to get into, is this going to be the system, the fastest, most powerful system on the market? And I think there's going to be some changes coming up. I can't quite tell you about yet, but I think you're going to find the Flow might be, if you're looking for long run times, fast, powerful unit, I think that's going to be your go-to, man. It's good for all that, and it's only getting better with all these upgrades that they're throwing out there. So keep an eye out. You might still be full drive riders, but I think eventually some of you are going to cross over into this Flow category. Maybe not. Either way, I'm having fun with it. So as usual, I wouldn't get this stuff if it wasn't for all of you. And but it is coming to me for review and use, you watching is helping that, and much appreciated. Much appreciated to both my sponsors, TakeOff, for sending me this gear to ride, and then the unifoil, the whole kit. It's sort of opening new doors. The combination of the two of them is just made my summer foiling experience completely different than what it has been, in the last few years. Because when you come to the water with your own power, you don't necessarily need a wave all the time, and so this kit is great for it. And all right, I've run on enough about this. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.